apologize for the extended silence. Had to go grab some. So, what's up, people? I see that your man, and it's a lazy Saturday, you know what I'm saying? It's raining, kind of dreary and boring and shit, so I don't mind yapping for a couple minutes. But I see your man is back on his delusional, goofy shit. He's saying shit for responses, and I keep saying, bro, why don't you just keep it moving? But we all know, lames like him can't change. So now the new shit is I had a meltdown over Phoenix. And I'm like, it's not even really even nothing to like defend. I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? But again, it's about that delusional shit. And I said before, any response to a motherfucker like this, he gonna turn it into something that benefits him some type of weird way or whatever. So then supposedly I hate my woman or whatever. Yeah. Excuse me. I hope dude really takes the time to like sit up and listen to this and do his same lame ass analysis or whatever. Sit there and talk shit about it. I hope he does that, right? Because like when I get off of here or whatever, when it starts processing, I don't even be thinking about making it public and all that old bullshit. If I come back to the channel, if I don't just delete it, because most of the time we ain't talking about nothing. So I'm like, it's not significant enough to stay up, and I don't want it to be a representation to me. It's always just a response in the moment. So it's not a whole lot of like emotional investment and no shit like that for me, right? So, and I'm like, it's just talking points. When a nigga is fixated on trying to like destroy your character, you know what I'm saying, defame you, slander you, whatever you want to call it, right? It's really, again, about how much energy you put into it. When you look at a motherfucker who like essentially on some layup shit in the motherfucking crib, his mom just died, he ain't taking care of his business, he on here every day. It ain't a whole lot to judge, but it's really easy to judge if you were gonna judge. You know what I mean? So like with that, it's easy to write a motherfucker like that off. If you believe that you're more than what you are or whatever, and that's what you're trying to convey to people with this, I don't know, fake ass persona or whatever, if that's what floats your boat, do your thing. Everybody that you include in it don't become a victim just because you want some stupid shit. You can't tell a weak person that. They don't seem to understand that. You could talk to you blue in the face, the motherfucker ain't listening no way. They just hear what they hear. Especially when they get critiqued and they have to turn it into something so the blow ain't, you know what I'm saying, as tough or whatever. When dudes like on his show, Styles don't love his, or Nutwart TV don't love his woman, like, one, what are you talking about? And two, who are you talking about it to? You're telling the world in large, he don't love his woman. Like, what are you talking about, bro? And I mean that on a whole bunch of different levels. Where'd you get that from? Your assessment of what I was talking about? Because in your mind, if I feel this way, then I would do that. How do you sit around and try to dictate everybody's behavior, but you can't even answer to your own shit? It's ridiculous at this point, bro. That's why you easy to dismiss. Earlier when my man was doing the show, I went on there, it was a handful of people on there. Man, put the link up so I can say whatever. He wants an audience. I'm cool on that. I don't have shit to prove. I can sit on here and talk, like at my leisure whenever the fuck I want to. You know what I mean? So I'm not required to respond in no certain time or be quiet and no shit like that. So I'm like, man, you fooling yourself into believing that you something and you doing all these things that don't mean shit. You dry begging, like, what does that even mean, bro? Like, what are you talking about? To even like where you get that terminology from, that thinking, that dry begging, what you begging but you not begging, you like that's some shit that like niggas that do that come up with them motherfucking terms. I've said earlier, just because your mind operates a certain way, why the fuck do you think everybody else thinks like that? Not everybody's fucking stupid, bro. You like everything you on is some kiddie shit. And again, I'm not trying to ridicule you. I'm not trying to reprimand you. None of that shit. I'm just like, bro, you like, I know it's difficult for you, and I know you're not gonna do it. But one day you gonna really sit back and see yourself, bro, and you gonna be fucking upset. I'm just trying to spare you the motherfucking pain. Like, bro, maybe you already had. I don't know. But the shit that you own is like, again, just from an outside, fuck the shit that you own. I'm like, from an outside perspective, like, bro, you just a fucking waste of space. And I don't even like, and as fucked up as that sound, I'm not even trying to be insulting. I'm like, yo, you just a waste of fucking space. You a waste of space in cyberspace. That makes it worse, bro. You on here with all this like kitty shit all the time, just trying to like, I don't know, get somebody to respond to you. I said earlier, that shit is weak. If you gotta build your persona off some stupid shit, antagonize the motherfuckers who normally wouldn't pay you no other attention, like, bro, me, Mike Mills, a few other motherfuckers that you talk to in real life, we wouldn't even cross paths. Our worlds ain't the same. None of this shit is realistic. And then that, like, I don't know, that you want to put value on stupid shit. Yeah, I cooked you. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? This all that, yeah, my sister, like, it's a bunch of kiddie shit. Like, it's always some like little trying to poke at a person. And I'm like, yo, you old as fuck and you still trying to poke at people? Like, I'm not articulating it right. I'm just like, what are you on? Like, and I'm saying it from a perspective of like, bro, this shit is like insane. It's crazy. Like, I don't know who you done convince yourself that you are, but I'm like, that shit is not like, bro, your life is miserable. What? Yeah, you on some delusional fantasy shit, bro, but like reality don't never creep in. You in the crib broke in a motherfucker online hating on everybody. I don't have a jealous bone in my body. That shit was fucking hilarious. Like, what? Then you talking about exposed, like Steve's exposed again. Exposed for what? What are you talking about? Exposed how? Because you said something? Bro, like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, what do you think you doing? Like, that nigga acting like he Ted Koppel or some shit. Like, you know, he became Walter Cronkite. Like, dude really think he's like popular and successful or some shit. That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. And again, bro, I just said on the community post, like, stop trying to have this antagonistic exchange with me, bro. I got on here for a hot little second to talk about the bank little shit, and then you got overjoyed. Now you want to go. I'm talking about 3 days straight. You've been on the same stupid shit. Come on, man. Again, it was the end of the motherfucking week on a holiday weekend, so days was off anyway. Wasting a couple of motherfucking days talking some shit and then taking the video down don't mean shit. Because I'm like, yo, bro, you sit on here and you front, but you keep going because everything that I'm not talking about just myself either, but everything that's said to you, you know what I'm saying, sparks your ass to keep going. You way the fuck too insecure to be on here talking shit, bro. You sit on here and play and the little sound effects, some of that goofy shit to like bolster your own insecurity, bro. That shit is weakness, man. You need a bunch of strangers to validate your argument. I done said that shit in rhyme. I done said that shit to you. Your whole shit is weak, bro. I don't draw on that shit. Like, yo, because you sit up here and say I don't love my woman, like, who are you telling that shit to? And what the fuck you think it's gonna do? He's a bad person. He doesn't love his woman. That's the conclusion I've come to. Like, who the fuck asked you? Who cares? So what? What are you talking about? And then behind that, where I'm supposed to go on some big ass display, I love my woman. Bro, are you serious? Like, I'm an art. I just called your ass a lame earlier. You're on here trying to have, you don't love your woman. Like, okay, whatever you say, cuz, if that's what you feel. What do I look like defending how I feel about my chick to you? That shit gay as fuck. And then he turned right around and he had a meltdown about old girl. Like, I had a meltdown about old girl. No, I didn't. I said that bitch ain't shit. You still defending that hoe, so that's what makes you know that you slow as fuck. I'm like, you really though? You think you special, nigga? That's what she told you? That was my meltdown when I was mocking you, you square. That was my meltdown, G. Like, yo, the broad left her husband and shit. What you don't think she gonna do? She married a nigga under some bullshit, right? And then shook a move with a nigga that she didn't know. That's me having a meltdown. But you turn around talking about how I don't love him. This nigga don't even realize how stupid he is. Like, bro, you be straight contradicting your statements as you're saying them. Like, this shit is crazy. That shit is nuts, bro. But anyway, yo, hey man, I have no reason to be melting down over yo broad. That don't even make sense, cuz. And check it out, I'm not even saying nothing in your defense to even hip you to nothing. Bro, you're sporting that bitch. You already know what time it is. That bitch is there to motherfucking make you feel better about you, bro. That bitch serves a purpose. If you fucking with that hoe, but you don't even have in your, like, you have any like ray of hope of she's gonna be more loyal to you than the motherfuckers from her life. Nigga, your ass is delusional. Just to even be trying to play like your shit is some regular shit, bro, you delusional. Don't listen. Whatever you got going on is what you got going on. But generally speaking, I'm pretty sure a lot of people will, you know what I'm saying, like echo this sentiment, like, don't nobody give a fuck about your relationship or your relationship advice, bro. Your ass is lost. Bro, real convo, man. Your ass is a loser, dude. Like, you're the definition of a loser. What I mean by that, it doesn't mean like you ain't gonna get shit done in your life. And none of that other shit. It's the mentality. You a loser, bro. Everything with you is a competition when it's unnecessary. Instead of you just living your fucking life. Every day you on some stupid shit trying to give yourself value because of some dumb shit going on in your mind, bro. That's because you want to matter and you don't. You focused on the wrong things, bro. And then everybody you looking at, anybody you trying to challenge is because you trying to compare yourself to them on some low-key admiration shit. You see something in the people that you have a problem with. You see something that you like, but you know that they won't accept you normally. So what you try to do is take something from their personality, cause a problem, shit, get them out the way so people won't know the source of the fucking shit that you copy, bro. You typical as fuck. That's why I'm like, yo, why yo country backwoods ass Bama lame ass fixated on me? I'm like, it got to really be about that bitch. You know, girl Michelle, my girl used to watch, you know, all right, cool, bro. Then after that, it just became some other shit. You want to, like, be friends, and now you want to, like, I'm going to embarrass you. Like, how? You don't know me, bro. I don't operate from shame. And everything you be on be the same. Steve's exposed. Like, exposed how? What are you talking about? What are you supposedly exposing? What is it that you revealing? He don't love his girl. Like, he don't love his girl. Like, what? Oh, because I was saying that, like, what I was saying about fuck bitches? Like, is that what you talking about, bro? Like, because fuck bitches. Even that, who you telling that to? I'm not trying to holler at these other hoes. What you trying to discourage motherfuckers of? If I'm with some motherfucking body and shit, you're telling them generally what? Don't think nothing about his relationship because he don't look like, what are you talking? Everything you be on, I'm like, what are you talking about? Why are you trying to like paint a negative picture publicly about a relationship that none of these motherfuckers are ever gonna experience? That shit don't make sense, bro. And if you so broken on the inside that you think that equates to something, that wins something for you, bro, your ass is lost for real. That's why I'm like, yo, your delusion is getting worse, dude. We don't have a connection, dog. Ain't no competition, dog. All that shit is perspective. All that shit is subjective. If you cool with your way of life, dude, that's all that motherfucking matter. What are you trying to contrast it against? Niggas didn't come from what you come from. Different, no, niggas come from different backgrounds, different environments, different fucking circumstances, the whole shit. Bro, what are you on, bro? That shit's nuts. And then if you check it out, the people generally speaking, I'm not just talking about with YouTube, but most motherfuckers just like, they'll go along type motherfuckers, bro. Most people are phony. Most people don't, you might not notice because you know, you got whatever you got going on mentally, man. But I be trying to share something with you. Hopefully something seep in from moment to moment, bro. But yeah, for the most part, motherfuckers is fake. I didn't come up with that. That's the world. Most motherfuckers are out here just they don't say what they really feel. They don't act on what they really want to do. Most motherfuckers just they're followers, bro. So if you like really moved by like whatever the fuck you getting from your audience, that speaks volumes about you where you lacking at anyway. Everything that you want is also with always some retaliatory talk a lot shit. That's weak nigga shit, bro. On some real shit. Always trying to undermine or minimize what everybody else do. Y'all ain't saying nothing. That means that, you feel like somebody always say something to you. You always feel ashamed and embarrassed. So you want other people. It's mad obvious, bro. No matter how the fuck you try to play it, everything with you is always with the crap. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing like when you thousands. Well, who are you talking to? What are you talking about? What crowd do you think you're in front of? You know what I'm saying? What do you think, what impact or what effect you think you having, bro? Like you really what you thinking you some like international superstar or some shit, bro? You thinking like if you acting like that, and then everybody that you talking to, you see them in a similar light. You just see yourself as being above them. Bro, that shit ain't going on. You've been sitting down trying to hate on, especially me, begging motherfuckers to flag channels and all that shit. Bro, you've been sitting around trying your best to get the upper hand on motherfuckers who ain't paying attention to you. And the shit that you doing ain't even benefiting you. It's some sucker shit because you just need to feel like you better than motherfuckers who you jealous of. That shit nuts. Instead of you just moving on and doing your shit. This cat done talked about all these different projects he was gonna do and ain't able to even get one fucking started because he's too busy arguing with motherfuckers about dumb shit. Now I'm just saying that as a motherfucking creator, like, bro, when do you ever get time to do shit? If you record a song, it ain't because you felt inspired to record a song. You trying to compete with another motherfucker who you don't know shit about, whether it's me, Tone Space, or anybody else. You can't even make a real song because you always trying to out-joke a motherfucker. But you old as fuck. And ain't nobody gonna sit around like, hey man, you kind of on some lame shit. You ain't got no real friends. You ain't got nobody that's gonna pull your coat and be like, hey, you know what? Maybe you need to get up off that shit for a minute. Maybe you need to focus on something else for a minute. You don't have that shit, bro. That's how your eyes can see your ass is lacking, Jack. Bro, you sitting up in the house all motherfucking day with that bitch. Who, like, again, I'll just say, old girl. Me as a dude, I have an issue with like females like that, bro. That whole bigger, better deal shit, bro. That shit tripped out to me. Excuse me. Just as a casual viewer, the whole shit is whack, bro. How you got up with her, where she comes from, what she represents, the fact of why you fucking with her, all that shit is fucking like goofy, bro. When you be on here talking about your woman, excuse me, unlike these other people, bro, I can see what it is. That's also the other reason why you trying so hard to turn everybody, you know what I'm saying, against me or whatever. Because I'm the nigga that calls out what you want. I'm the nigga that sees straight through your bullshit. So yeah, you want me gone. I'm not around you, bro. You should be able to do your shit. Excuse me. I don't even focus on YouTube no more. Focusing on YouTube means creating something original, content, some shit like that. Not these bullshit exchanges, bro. I ain't did nothing real on YouTube in forever. The topics that we used to talk about back in the day when we was making our little 10-minute videos and all that. What? I don't think they're relevant. I don't think they'll be applicable, and I don't even think they will be accepted now because it's a completely different energy, especially after people was introduced to the way your man Kevin Samuels was doing things. YouTube generally presentations now are essay based, or you know what I'm saying, they're on some podcast shit. If you're not doing either one of those fucking approaches, Or again, like if you just don't have some like little compilation, like how the videos are. Either people are putting together clips of shit, giving reviews on shit or whatever particular way. They're doing their podcast thing, or they're doing these essay documentary, documentary ass motherfucking video type shit. Yo, if you ain't doing that, motherfuckers ain't checking for it. These little pockets of motherfuckers talking shit is like, check it out. Even on the even some simple as battle rap. This is the Algorithm Institute of Battle Rap. Man, you need dude doing whole animated presentations on beefs within the motherfucking battle rap community. And ain't nobody fucking with dude's presentation. Bullshit ain't nothing. Even like his recounting of different events and shit. Man, the time, and I'm talking about the time and professionalism this motherfucker putting into his presentations. That's what motherfuckers is on. They're not on this dumb shit no more. A bunch of motherfuckers sitting on StreamYards talking shit about a bunch of other unknown motherfuckers. A handful of people coming in, tuning into that bullshit, man, feeding into this shit. That shit is fucking sucker shit, bro. And I've been saying for the longest time, man, get up off my back. I'm not even on what you on, bro. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. Yeah, I don't love my girl for sure. Tell everybody that. Remember, I was sleeping on the couch. I was this. We just roommates. All of those dumbass shit. That's shit that you went through with Michelle. Stop trying to stick that shit to everybody else, bro. That was the last broad that you lived with. That was the tail end of y'all relationship. You keep telling on yourself. You was with that whole motherfucking 8 years. I've been with this motherfucking chick 3 times that. It ain't this fucking same. We don't have a couple of motherfucking kids, you know what I'm saying, getting disappointed in all of those stupid ass shit, bro. We don't have the same relationship. She ain't no ex motherfucking con bitches came out of the penitentiary, bro. We're not the same, cuz. Think about that bitch you was fucking with and how her family was on there. Remember, I was helping her take care of her mom before her mom passed. It's a different motherfucking thing. Michelle's people didn't fucking like you, bro. Fuck out of here. We not the same. You's a sucker, bro. When my shit get rough, it's only me. Ain't no going back to mama house. We ain't the same, nigga. When that bitch put you out, you had to go to mama house. When if me and my girl get into it, nigga, I gotta start the fuck over. Grown man shit. We ain't the same. So I don't know what the fuck you think you connected to or relating to or what you be talking about, because that little boy shit that you on don't mean shit to me. He don't love his girl. For sure. Tell everybody that shit. I don't give a fuck if people think I don't love my girl. Who does it matter to? If it matters to her, check it out. Me loving her, that should be the only person that matters to. You want to talk to the world in general, you want them to have a perception of my relationship, that's your goddamn problem. You sat on this bitch earlier breaking down, yeah, you got to lie to them, and they lying to you. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Don't nobody build on a relationship like that. And everybody who started on a relationship like that ends up on the same shit you on. Sucker ass nigga. I trip on lame niggas trying to be cool. Like, what are you yapping about? And then when you get into a reaction, you think you've accomplished something? Like, bro, like, nah, I guess you just listening to tones or whatever the fuck. Like, to give yourself a reward. You apparently ain't really listening to what's being said. Or maybe you are. That's why your ass get heated all over again. Because secretly your feelings get hurt when you get motherfucking critiqued. Because motherfuckers like that can't take no goddamn criticism. Suck ass nigga. Like, hold on, what you talking about, bro? The same nigga who left his motherfucking wife? You? He don't love his girl. Like, hold on, why didn't you love your wife? When you was with Michelle, why was you fucking trying to fuck Tina, bro? What you talking about, cuz? Love your girl. What you talking about, bro? You on some sucker shit. Or why you talking about love? Like, love some sucker shit. I keep saying, like, why you keep talking to me about love? You was on here talking about earlier how you don't want to be somebody's boyfriend, but then your conversation some shit about who I don't love. Like, bro, make up your mind. Pick your struggle, nigga. What the fuck you be yapping about, cuz? Look, he responded. Like, no, you wanted a response. I'm giving you what you wanted. Like, that shit is lame. Stop acting like a fucking child. Ain't nobody gonna back down or be quiet because you talking some stupid shit, nigga. Ain't nobody extra wound up. Like, on some real shit in real life, you would've got smacked in the motherfucking face because you won't do no shit like this in real life. You don't have this type of conversation for a motherfucking real life. It's evidence of that shit all around you. When you be talking to them niggas, when you was doing like the little blog, like the little video hookups with them niggas, chaos and them niggas out there, they can see them niggas don't respect you, nigga. You are off and on ass nigga. They know your ass ain't on shit. You can't even speak from a hard place. Cause every time you was yapping, they looking at you like, yo, we know what's going on. Especially with old boy Chaos. When you would, again, play your own shit, nigga. When you was on this motherfucking yapping about old boy, you thought he was trying to get in the way of some perceived fame that you had. And you on this motherfucker hating on this dude. Yeah, and last time you had furniture. Like, nigga, you ain't bought shit. You talking about when another nigga had furniture. And when your girl was about to, like, what you talking about? You really believe in your mind you saved this nigga's relationship, bruh. So as a result, what up, Rio? So as a result of that he should have did something to his girl when his girl was like, yeah, Michelle, good job leaving that bum ass nigga. Even you spoke on that. Your girl was hating on me on Facebook and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Cause and remember, you told the story. Old girl was like, she found out you and Michelle broke up and motherfuckers was congratulating the bitch. And you got salty. So your bummery ain't no new shit, nigga. This is a legacy of bummery with your goofball ass. You've been bumming it up for fucking ever, bruh. So you on this bitch acting. So every time you be playing that motherfucking role, you hoping that motherfucking bitch see that shit. You a lame, nigga. It's a bunch of niggas like you in the world. You on here trying to motherfucking like create a motherfucking persona. All they have to do is talk to one of that nigga Chaos. You can still reach him. All you gotta do is like, hey, yo, have you been seeing your man on YouTube? Check him out. Ain't this nigga brand new? That nigga, I guarantee you that nigga co-sign that shit, bro. You's a sucker. That nigga Rio just popped in. He's talked to motherfuckers from your town, bro. You on some delusional shit. These old ghetto ass motherfuckers that he hollered at and shit told the whole scoop, nigga. You been a fucking weirdo. You been a lame. Your son's baby mama told the story. Her motherfucking people told her the motherfucking stories. Nigga, you been a weirdo. You acting on this bitch. So that's what I'm like, yo, what? Why you be coming with all this gay? Exposed. What? That word don't bother me. Curved, like curved. What? What are you talking about? It's always some faggoty ass little kid shit. Yeah, nah. Get your bitch ass out of here. Like, when you be around people and you do that loud, I'm sure you don't, but when you do that loud, obnoxious shit, you don't like get the sideways eye or maybe like, what the fuck are you, like, what was that, bro? You don't never get that? Like, what are you doing? Because it's so forced. You feel me? Like, again, if you out somewhere and you start laughing, you get loud, you know, and you get a loud hee-haw ass laugh like that or whatever shit, when it's organic and shit, it's a little bit more acceptable. When a motherfucker ain't in the mood for it, it's fucking irritating. That's not a constant thing. That's some shit that you adopted for YouTube, bro. You've been on here for a number of years, right? I remember when you was a don't be mad because I made you laugh. Remember when you talking about that shit? Again, I'm one of those niggas with a memory like an elephant, cuz you be on here on some stupid shit, trying to take advantage of the fact that people don't challenge you, and when they do, you get mad, bro. You are a fucking lame, bro. I just want you to understand that shit. You a lame. When you sitting on here talking to strangers about, yeah, I got them in their feelings. Again, that's because you can't do that shit in real life, dog. You can't front on anybody in real life. That's why you do it online, bro. That's why you get down the way you get down, because you a bitch. You been a bitch. I'm telling you, you soft. I don't even need to have like a visual into your fucking house. I can't even assume what y'all do, you know what I'm saying, on the in-between times. I'm just saying, just coming off the way you come off, I could motherfucking probably guess what it's like being around you all the time. You need to be constantly propped up and praised and all that other shit. You need to always feel special. You feel me? And when you don't, you start feeling motherfucking hurt. You got a lot of stupid shit going on in your motherfucking mind. That's why the reason why you act the way you act, bro. Real talk. I've seen kitty ass motherfuckers like you before. I've just never like had to really interact with them. I've always seen them from a distance. But when I see like what you go through, like, and you really think you're doing some damage, I'm like, what does he think he accomplishing? Like, all you doing is showing that you fixated on me, and the way you're gonna like do it, you're gonna project your shit onto me. He's talking like, no, nigga, I made a video about a bank, and then you start talking about I'm back and all this other shit. Like, what you talking about? It wasn't no big announcement when I fell back. You know what I'm saying? When I stopped making videos, I didn't make a big announcement. I just stopped getting online. He's back. That's what I'm like, what are you talking about? Back in what? What do you think is going on? You feel me? I don't know what you've turned your time on YouTube into, but that's not what I'm on, bro. You've turned it into a game, a competition, and all this other shit. That's your life. Your life is a game. You talked about it. Being with somebody and pretending and all that other shit. Going through the motions. Most motherfuckers don't do that. Trying to portray a certain image. Making sure people see you in a certain light. Everybody ain't on that, bro. That's insecure nigga shit. Most motherfuckers just living life. Everything you talk about is public perception, bro. Styles don't love his woman. Cousin shoes, EBT cards. You gave your kids away. But you won't look at all the shit that you got going on with you. You just running your mouth. You a motherfucker who's full of guilt and fucking shame. You embarrassed about who the fuck you are. So to try to avoid that shit and evade that shit, you sit on here and talk shit about everybody else while projecting your shit onto them. You a miserable motherfucker. You feel better when you think you ruining motherfuckers' days. That's a basic nigga's fucking motivation, bro. That's weak nigga shit. And you around a bunch of weak motherfuckers, because if the fuck you wasn't, they would tell you, yo, you on some weak nigga shit. You not around no real people, bro. You can't take real criticism. And you don't do no self motherfucking reflection. You're on here trying to get cosigns about from strangers about strangers. That sucker shit. Then you try to guilt trip motherfuckers to accept the shit that you on. Who the fuck owes you to feel guilty because the fuck you talking? Your delusions are getting worse, bro. You believe you matter in the world where the fuck you don't. You think you matter on YouTube, bro? Like, for real. You want to matter on YouTube, bro? That's what I'm like, what the fuck do you be talking about? When you be talking about, do people want your attention? What the fuck do you think that amounts to? I'm like, what little fantasy are you on? Because I think if you detail it, then everybody else will know what the fuck you talking about. Because don't nobody know what the fuck you on. Male or female, nobody knows what you on. You believe you the smartest person in the room. They're like, what room is that? What are you talking about? How do you go from wanting to be a comedian or whatever the fuck it is you own, arguing with everybody on motherfucking YouTube, and then like being what are you talking about, bro? You just running your mouth. Bro, you don't have shit. The car you got is by default of your mom dying. Where the fuck you stay is a default of your mom dying. The bitch that you with right now is a default of you had to shake a move because you know Tiffany wasn't gonna do shit for you. Bro, ain't nobody sleep. You put yourself in a hole trying to present yourself to YouTube. Why? Because you've been embarrassed before on this bitch about bitches. That's why you act the way you act. You happy to get away with the sucker shit you be saying, cuz. That's bitch nigga shit. And you don't have nobody around you to call you on it, bro. That's the problem. And if they did, you'd be mad in the motherfucker at them. Because you don't want to deal with reality. You want to believe that you all of these things, bro. But you don't have shit to show for none of that shit that you telling yourself. You just laid up in the spot right now, boy. You don't have a clue. And again, you're not a young man. I'm not even trying to make you feel shame about your age and shit. I'm like on some real shit. You don't have no clue what the next step is. You're not even thinking about what the next step is. You just here. That ain't life, bro. You just existing. You ain't living. You just there, taking up space. You not on shit. You just, bro, you ain't shit but a motherfucking issue, dog. And again, when you start telling yourself, I don't expect you to change. I'm just calling it the fuck out. Giving you more gas for that dumb shit that you be on. Because it ain't going to stop. If it wasn't Styles, it'll be somebody else. You'll find a reason to start talking shit to somebody. And to you, it'll make mad sense. But it's always some dumb shit. Well, it's because, like, you really think because something bothers you, it becomes your job to talk to motherfuckers about it. Don't nobody give a fuck about what you talking about, bro. Then if somebody say to you that they don't give a fuck about what you talking about, the way if you didn't give a fuck, like, well, how come that shit don't go with you? If everything didn't bother your motherfucking ass, why would the, you know what I'm saying? Why can't you just shut the fuck up? Obviously, whoever the fuck doing something makes you feel something. So every time you see something in the world, you feel fucked up about yourself. Cause you all, well, why you gotta ask about me? What difference do it make what the next motherfucker do? Cause you feel some kind of way about what the fuck you got and don't got. You believe that you supposed to have everything, ain't nobody else supposed to have shit. It's a bunch of motherfuckers like you in the world. You ain't original. You ain't unique. Real talk. That's why I laugh at you. And just the fact you get on here, you run your mouth about a bunch of fucking strangers, and then in the end, you think you accomplished something. You sit on here and brag about it. Yeah, I cooked you. I tore your ass up. Well, meaning what? What are you talking about? Because you was talking about them? Somehow you did something to them? Because when you were talked about, it did something to you. Slow ass nigga. I want you to challenge what I'm saying. I want you to listen to it. I want you to go through it. Instead of playing that same old lame ass shit. Wait, look, it's a no down. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. Address what's being said, bitch. And I'm not asking you no how questions, nigga. I already know how you operate. I'm asking you what questions. What does this do for you? What does it accomplish? What the fuck it is have you done? What have you fucking proven? What have you exposed? What's the purpose of the shit you talk? What's motivating you? What makes you so jealous? Answer those questions. What's the reason why you can't move forward and let shit go? Answer those questions. I bet you can't. I guarantee you he can't. That's the shit that I'm talking about. What up, LQ? You on this motherfucker all the time talking about some dumb shit. Who gives a fuck? Why you always trying to make a conclusion about somebody else's relationship? The unk in the whip. Okay, I feel you. See, I should have the whole little broadcast up when I do this shit and do a whole little show for when motherfuckers riding and, you know what I'm saying, like not necessarily playing my music, but bump tracks and shit like that so it sounds like a real fucking podcast. But I'll be responding to this basic bullshit all the fucking time. Niggas wanna, like, grown out to my extra old ass, grown ass niggas wanna argue about stupid shit all the time. Yeah, just like a bitch. Find any reason to talk. Like, I hate when hoes do that shit. They just want to find a reason to have a conversation with you or whatever the fuck. They don't give a fuck if it's positive or negative as long as they can interact with you. Like, the fuck wrong with you? It's the same damn thing. And you can't tell these motherfuckers they dumb as a box of rocks. And again, like I said, man, just to watch this nigga, like, yo, you really think you're antagonizing me, huh? Wow. You really think, oh, you the puppet master, you making me respond, huh? Wow. Yeah, you look at, like, that shit is weird as fuck. And it's always just like this little nanny bullshit. Yeah, like, I just saw that he don't love his woman and he had a meltdown about things like, bro, that broad is a hoe, bro. She's the definition of a hoe. Come on, man. I don't know what the fuck you telling yourself, but your woman is a hoe. You should ask people if I'm lying. I'm not just hating on you, bro. Your woman is a hoe, dude. Ask any dude. Yo, a dude talking to some broad who's married. She just up and leave her fucking husband and go be with this nigga. What is she? What you think niggas gonna say, bro? What would you call a female that did? Man, that's some hoe shit. I didn't make that up, bro. Hey, LQ, you just popped in the show. Am I lying? A woman leave her husband, you know what I'm saying, and get with another dude that she talked on, she just met on YouTube. She don't really know like that. They might have had a few conversations. She leave her husband for a YouTube dude. What do you call a woman like that? Smut, see? Your woman's a hoe, bro. You honor her. You treating her like she's regular. I'm not. She's a hoe. Anywhere else in the universe, that's a hoe. So you can you wifing a hoe. Cool, that's what you want. You like it, I love it. But I'm like, man, I'm not gonna fool myself and act like she's some respectable bitch. She's a fucking hoe. Period. Call it what you want to call it. It's a meltdown. Okay, cool. I'm melting down because you were the hoe. See? Your bitch is a hoe, bro. She just your bitch right now. You can sit here and play that, act like people are jealous of her. Like, dude, don't nobody envy hoes, bro. I don't know what you done fooled yourself into, man, but she's a scumbag, bro. And I'm not just hating on the bitch. I'm telling you what the fucking society say about motherfuckers that do shit like that. She's a scumbag. You don't hear talking about other motherfuckers who left their kids and all that. Nigga, what about the bitch you with? That's how you know you a hypocrite. When you can't look right around you, come on, man, stop. You ain't doing no self-inventory. Everybody else fucked up. That bitch is a hoe, bro. That's the short and skinny of that shit. That bitch is a motherfucking hoe. Don't get it confused. So yeah, you can call her your woman. You can act like y'all all lovey-dovey and all that old bullshit. Yeah, she's a hoe. Remember, you was on here mocking her husband for trying to get back in contact with her. That's what hoes do. Look, he trying to hit me back. I'm with my new man got all the money. Remember when she said that? She's a hoe. Remember, she left dude because she thought she was gonna be doing better with you. That's what hoes do. Remember when Michelle Pfeiffer and Tony took fucking Michelle Pfeiffer because Frank was dead and she just moved and get your stuff, come on me. Because she was a hoe. Yes. Hoe. So please don't think that regular people like me give a fuck about that bitch. You're the one that's blinded because you need her for now because she represents something. But she, my friend, is a hoe. Now, remember the history that people are familiar with about that bitch. Remember? She was with somebody, shook a move on them, got with Tony, got married and shit or whatever the fuck, went through whatever she went through with him. Low key, they're still there, talking to you, low key. You know what I'm talking about? You was the side nigga till you became the main nigga, remember? Y'all was doing, she had to dip off with you to the hotel, sneak off. Yeah, hoe. That's what hoes do. The same shit you be on here talking about. And you know, your bitch do this, that, and the other. Another nigga make her smile. Well, you was the nigga that made her smile. She's a hoe. Go by your own definition. You was just talking about that. Now your broad don't want you no more. Y'all not having sex, blah, blah, blah. And she sneak out. You described what you was doing. That's what make it funny. You feel me? So you're with a hoe. Yeah. So I don't know why you be talking to me, bro. So this is what I'm gonna do. Because you saw, I'm pretty sure you heard. I was preparing, you know what I'm saying, the little meal that I'm about to have. I want you to address the things that I've said. I'm like, dude, you're ridiculous. You're on here trying to get value for yourself through fucking strangers. That's weirdo shit. I'm not on that. All right?